Now let us proceed to our topic 3. A partnership has, again, and I hope this is one of the things that you wouldn't forget. A partnership has a separate juridical personality, distinct from that or from those of its partners. Therefore, one of the many things that a partnership can do is to enter into contracts, and another thing is to incur or shoulder obligations. So ngayon, pag-uusapan natin ang iba't ibang obligasyon ng isang partnership. Now, I want you to remember this important rule. Every partner is a debtor of the partnership for whatever he may have promised to contribute. Kapag sinabi ng isang partner that she will contribute a car, a car for the conduct of the partnership business, the law treats this partner, sabihin natin si partner A, si Miss A, the law treats Miss A as a debtor of the partnership. So pag sinabi mo na magko-contribute ka ng ganito sa partnership, may utang ka na ngayon. May utang ka sa partnership. In the form of what? In the form of the thing or the service that you promised to contribute. All right? Now, if the obligation here is an obligation to give, kasi pag obligation to do, meron tayong rule against involuntary servitude. Diba? You cannot compel a person to do something against his or her will. But if what has been promised is an object, is a thing, sabihin natin mag-open kasi ng ice cream business. Itong partnership na to. Partners A, B, and C decide to open up shop, an ice cream shop. So ngayon itong si A, ang kanilang yayamanin na partner, sabi ni A, I will be contributing a, ano ba ito tawag dito? Yung refrigerator na, yung pang 7-Eleven, alam niyo yun? Hindi yung conventional na ref na, kung saan nakalagay yung mga corneto, nakalagay yung mga magnum, ganyan. Mga selecta na tiglitro. I know you can imagine it in your heads already. So you know what I'm talking about. So yun yung sinabi ni A na i-contribute niya. Pero later on, lumipas ang mga araw, ang mga linggo, ang mga buwan, wala pa rin. What would be the remedy of the other partners? What would be the remedy of the partnership? The remedy, of course, is, if you can still remember your obligation, of course, where there is a failure to comply with what is incumbent upon an obligor, the remedy tends to be what? Specific performance and damages. Now, if the obligation necessitates the imposition of interest, if the obligation is monetary, then of course we have to impose interest. This is pursuant to the ruling of the Supreme Court in the case of Sancho versus Lizarraga, GR number L-33580, a 1931 decision. Now, in case a specific and determinate thing is to be contributed, be natin kotse, refrigerator, truck, shredder, Xerox machine, computer, etc., etc. The partner shall make the necessary warranties. This is LAW102 material. I hope you still remember your warranties and conditions, di ba? What are the different warranties? The warranty number 1, that the implied warranty that the seller can dispose of the thing being sold, warranty against hidden defects, warranty against eviction, redhibitory defects with regard to animals, warranty against non-apparent easement, etc., etc. In particular, the partner shall warrant against eviction. I hope you still remember what eviction is in the context of sales law. In the exigency of time, wag na natin masyadong pag-usapan. I will be presuming that you still know this. This is your lookout. Di ba? Na hindi pwede na later on, some third person files a case claiming that he or she is the lawful legal owner of the thing being sought to be contributed to the partnership. And worse, that third person wins the case. In a nutshell, that's eviction. So hindi pa pwedeng ganun. Kailangan ni-ensure ng partner na siya talaga yung party or person who has the right to dispose of the thing. Now, of course, maliban dun sa warranty against eviction, if the thing to be contributed bears fruits, it is also the partnership which is entitled to the fruits. And there is no need of demand to deliver these fruits. The fruits should be delivered alongside the principal. Again, without need of demand. That's provided under Article 1786 of the new Civil Code. Now, if a partner authorized to collect for the partnership was able to collect a demandable sum from someone who owes both the collecting partner in the personal capacity of the collecting partner and the partnership. So ito, pause natin dito. What is the situation contemplated here? Si partnership at si partner, si collecting partner. Itong si collecting partner, authorized siya para mangolekta ng mga utang sa partnership. No? Somebody owes the partnership a sum of money. Itong si collecting partner yung dadalaw dun sa tao para maningil, para mag-demand ng payment. Now, incidentally, itong si collecting partner, yung pinuntahan niyang debtor, itong si debtor ay may utang din, hindi lang sa partnership, kundi mismo sa collecting partner. Kay collecting partner, not as a part of the partnership, but in that collecting partner's personal capacity. So si debtor may dalawang utang. May utang siya sa partnership, tapos may utang din siya kay collecting partner. Nagbayad si D ng isang unspecified amount. What will the partner do? Well, the law requires that the sum paid by the debtor be allocated pro rata. Pro rata class. By pro rata, we mean proportionately to both the partnership and the collecting partner's credit. Now, sabihin natin itong si collecting partner gusto niyang magpakawais. Ang ginawa niya, ang inisyo niyang resibo, yung inisyo niyang OR, ang nakalagay is yung binayad ni debtor ay para sa utang niya kay collecting partner. Ang iniisip ni collecting partner, para sa kanya mapunta lahat yung pera. Kasi of course, no, si debtor may utang din sa kanya, siguro naman it is within his right. The answer, class, is of course no. No, that is not within his right to do. Because the law explicitly provides or explicitly requires that in this kind of situation, the payment should be applied proportionately. Even if the collecting partner issues a receipt for his or her credit only, kailangan niyang hatiin para sa partnership at para sa kanya. Now, of course, what are the requisites for this to work? Of course, there has to be at least two debts. One debt where the collecting partner is the creditor, and the other debt where the partnership is a creditor. Now, both debts, of course, should be demandable. And the collector should be a general partner. The collecting partner should be authorized to manage and then also actually manages the partnership. Again, what are the requisites? Number one, at least two debts. One to the collecting partner and the other to the partnership. Both of the debts are demandable and the collecting partner is a general partner. Do not forget that. Now, of course, there are exceptions. What is the rule? Diba? You apply the payment pro rata. Even if the collecting partner only issues a receipt para sa kanyang personal na credit. No? Even if the collecting partner tries something like that, it will not work. Kailangan pro rata allocation. Now, there are exceptions to this. Two exceptions. Number one, if the receipt was issued for account of the partnership credit only. Yan. Ito yung kabaliktaran nung kanina. If the receipt was issued for the account of the collecting partner's credit only, you still apply it pro rata. But what if the receipt was issued for the account of the partnership credit only? Yung OR para sa partnership lang 100%. Ipoprorata pa rin ba natin? Class, the answer of course is no. The sum paid shall be applied to the partnership alone. Okay? I hope you are able to note the difference. Now, if the debtor declares, kasi di ba, if you remember, who has the right to apply payment? I hope you still remember sa oblicon, application of payment, di ba? Normally, it is the debtor which has the right of choice. So if the debtor declares at the time of making the payment to which debt the sum should be applied, pinili ni debtor na itong bayad ko na to, hindi to para sa partnership. Para ito kay collecting partner doon sa utang ko sa kanya. And, no, the personal credit of the partner is more onerous to him. Sabihin natin, yung pagkakautang ni debtor kay collecting partner, mas mataas yung interest. O di kaya, mas malaki yung utang niya. Then the debtor's choice shall be followed. That's pursuant to Article 1792 of the New Civil Code. Now, the question here, I want you to take note of this query. Food for thought lang. What if the debtor declares a choice and the debtor applies the payment to the collecting partner? However, less onerous yung utang ni debtor kay collecting partner. And actually, in fact, no, in truth and in fact, the more onerous debt is the debt to the partnership. Will the debtor's choice still be followed? I submit, class, that the answer is no. Both of these requisites should comply. It is only when the debtor chooses to apply the payment to his or her debt to the collecting partner and that debt is more onerous than the debt to the partnership. It is only when these two things come together that the debtor's choice should be followed. All right? I hope you followed that. Now, of course, every partner must compensate the partnership for damages suffered by the partnership through the partner's fault. So, ibig sabihin, no? What is the implication of this? The implication here is that the compensating partner must pay the partnership out of where? Kalagay dito, di ba? He or she, meaning the partner, cannot compensate the damages with the profits and benefits which he may have earned for the partnership by his industry. Yung compensation, yung right ng partnership to be compensated, yung pambayad niyan, hindi dapat manggaling dun sa partnership income. Otherwise, what's the point? Diba? The compensation should come from the personal funds of the partner. Kasi kung manggagaling lang din yan sa partnership income, para kang naglabas ng pera mula sa kanan mong bulsa para ipasok dun sa kaliwa. All right? Now, of course, no, ito naman, this makes a lot of sense. Of course, if the partnership suffered some damage or injury, mostly, normally in practice, to its reputation, no? Sabihin natin the partner screwed up. The partner should compensate the partnership. The partnership is its own separate person. And therefore, it can be awarded damages. So si partner, look out ngayon to compensate the partnership in the right amount. Pero yun nga, hindi pa pwedeng manggaling sa partnership assets din yung pambayad. Because that would be pointless. That would betray the purpose of this right to be compensated. Now, of course, the partnership is responsible to every partner for three things. The partnership should reimburse the amounts the partner may have disbursed on behalf of the partnership, plus interest, if any. Next, the partnership should reimburse the obligations that the partner may have contracted in good faith in the interest of the partnership business. And finally, the partnership should be responsible to every partner for the risks taken in consequence of the partnership's management. Lahat ito provided under Article 1796 of the New Civil Code. Ano ang ibig sabihin nito? Sometimes, when you run a business, merong mga sitwasyon na hindi mo na wala ka ng oras, wala ka ng panahon, you do not have the luxury of time to go through the partnership funds. Minsan may mga urgent na gastusin. Sabihin natin, no, merong bumisitang foreign dignitary o kaya merong bumisita na artista, ganyan, sa business establishment mo. Sabihin natin, sino ba to? Si Ricky Montgomery, yung kumanta ng A Line Without a Hook. Sabihin natin magpe-perform siya sa Manila. Ngayon, gusto niyang kumain, no, ng dinner doon sa napansin niya na maganda yung frontage ng partnership business ninyo, ng restaurant na pinapatakbo ng partnership ninyo. Now, nung pumasok siya, wala naman sa hinagap ninyo na, we have a celebrity customer. So ngayon, biglaan ka nga, kailangan mas high quality yung mga ingredients niyo kasi hindi naman basta-bastang tao yung nandiyan dyan nakakain. Walang ready access doon sa funds ng partnership. Maglabas ka ng pera ngayon out of your own pocket. So ginastos mo. Sige, bili ka ng mas fresh na gulay. Bumili ka ng Wagyu steak doon sa ano bang tindahan ito? Sa Landers, yung mga pangmayaman ba ng mga establishments, ng mga markets, no? Pili ka doon ng Wagyu steak. Yan. Yung mga hindi natin normal na ino-offer dito kasi code red. We have a celebrity customer. So marami-rami kang nagastos. Again, out of pocket yun. Pera mo na yun. That's not partnership assets na ginamit for that. Para lang maitawid yung affair. No. Pera mo. Ngayon, kung gano'n na nangyari, you are entitled to reimbursement from the partnership because the partnership is responsible to you, the partner, for that kind of expense. Now, of course, being a